bit blowy up here today. Look at this. Look at the wind howling in there. Oh wow. It's the roughest stuff I've ever seen fishing, eh? You got to stop at Bicheno because it is just gorgeous. And today very windy. Over there. Yeah. Look at that. This whole coast, you can see the water out to the right the whole time. It's just beautiful. Even though it's blowing a gale today, it's still very nice. Big white dunes over there, that's amazing. And pure white.
Got the waves over there crushing.
Yeah, pretty rough, isn't it? Seen this morning it was smooth as off white wall something, rocks, whatever it's called. Oh yeah, St Helens straight ahead. So I just stumbled across this a mad hard left at a sign that said St Helens mountain bike trails, which would be really good if I was here with some mates, or there was a shuttle truck on, but the place is dead today. No one here. There's a couple of cars, so someone must be up the hill, but it's about an hour. A fit looking bloke told me it was about an hour pedal to the top. But yeah, some good looking trails. So Flagstaff Trail Network, Lola Tier Trails. Yeah, we'll be back. Might just try and do this little rock lobster or something for a bit of a look. Bit of a sneak peek. Good stuff. We're only like, I think 10 minutes out of St Helens coming from the south. So once again, this is probably only half hour from Derby, if that. So if you come out with a few mates, you'd have to visit this place as well, I reckon. On its way back down from 170 something or other. Oh, time for a break. Good trails, they have little points every now and again. Sticker says S8 number 12, which I presume is shit happened. I'm at point 12, but oh, good little tracks. Fuck, pretty cool tracks. Not bad. Well, that was good. Good little track. I did a little 5k rock lobster loop, but good tracks. Basically just like better groomed version of my tracks at home. But anyway, that was really good. Well worth the stop if you're into mountain biking. I'm glad I saw that sign. Or Karen saw that sign. Good little hour interlude. There was like literally no one there. There was there one person I saw fixing his bike down the hill. And there's only what, 2 other cars there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so very quiet today, but it is like
midweek.
It is midweek. They do shuttles on Fridays. You're in Gravity, I think must be the bike store. Yes, they do shuttles on Fridays and weekends, I think. Or by arrangement. So if you come down with a group here, it would be perfect. Give them a ring. I reckon they're going to be pretty good tracks. Even that one was really good. Like the downhill section was really flowy and beautiful and bermy, and the uphill bit they'd made it as easy as possible if you're reasonably fit to pedal. I'm not, so I think I saw my heart rate hit $1.79 and went, I might back off for a while. But no, good fun. St Helens, little fishing town. We're not going to drive around here too much, I don't think. We're going to find a grocery shop, but I spent a lot of time down here years ago, so I don't need to look at it again. It's pretty cool, very touristy these days, isn't it? Akaroa, Stiglitz out that way, up this side of the river. Very pretty little port. They've tidied up all the foreshore here. Next to the jetties, put a nice few rocks down. And the whole little thing, I don't know if you'll see it on the right there. Little jetty area looks pretty cool. Fishing boats, blah blah blah. And this bridge, I remember very well because my brother caught a little blackback off here, which is Australian salmon. And as he grabbed the fish, he dropped his fishing rod in the water. Remember it well. He's still pretty clumsy. He can't fish. So where are we going? We're going to find a...
IGA.
Oh, that's pretty. We should go down there and have a look. Oh, look, there's a fish shop, floating fish shop there now too. We have fish and chips for tea. IGA we need.
Just crossed over the water.
Yep. So there's one straight ahead of me. We could just go to that one, I reckon. We're going to park this thing straight ahead, IGA.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to try and park this thing somewhere. Might have to do the old drop and run, baby. So we've just stocked up on groceries and a slight amount of alcohol, a responsible amount of alcohol. And we're heading out towards Bennelong Bay. And then on to, what's it called? The gardens, just that whole strip up there. Apparently it's camping areas all the way along there. So just have a quiet night there, I think, and chuck the barbie on and, yeah, just relax. A few nice boats in the bay. And apparently it's only like 20 minutes or something. 20 minutes or 20 Ks?
20 minutes.
20 minutes, how good's that? Bumpy road. Seasick. So we've just come into one of the free camping areas. And it's fucking chockers. And it's a pretty shitty day and school's all gone back. So it's quite amazing. I'm quite stunned. So after driving into a few of these little areas where there's camping, you know, it actually says it's 28 days max stay. So it's 28 days, it's 4 weeks. So basically people stay there for a long time. We stopped and talked to one lady who looked like she was extremely well set up, like to live there forever. And she basically told us, yeah, she just lives there. She said lots of people do, they just do not move. So that makes it really hard for people like us who are just cruising through to have a couple of nice nights there. And there is a few of these areas, there's like 4 or 5 that come off this area of the gardens, 4 or 5 different roads into the coast. So we ended up just going along and driving through lots of them till we found one. If you're a little whiz-banger, you might have had more luck at finding somewhere to sneak into, but with a caravan, it was just a bit trickier. But anyway, you live and learn. It's just really annoying they can stay there for so long. I think it's, for tourism-wise, they would have been better off reducing it to, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, I would have thought, or 4 or 5 days. Or having part of it for longer term and part of it for less term. Anyway, it's all good. We eventually did find somewhere. So it's not just a camp for people just to camp overnight. It's anyway, we'll keep plodding around having a look. I'll drive up the bush there and camp somewhere. That's amazing, isn't it? They're just chockers. Yeah, if people are staying there forever, it's a bit hard to fit in. I'll just park your caravan there and just let the tyres down. Well, these lovely people just jumped out and said to us, oh, there's heaps of room in here, so we're going to sneak in here. But Jesus, these places are just chockers, eh? Righto, now we are here and settled in. Have a look at this. This is why you come and stay here. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is the only, just one area where we stayed all down the coast is beautiful. It's called the Bay of Fires because when the early white people first came here, while they were sailing along the coast, they saw there was just the Aboriginal people had lots of fires lit all along the coast. I actually thought it was when you're down south and you're looking back at it, you can see all those bright red rocks in the sunsets in the afternoon. It looks like little fires, but yeah, they said it was because the Aboriginals had fires lit all along there because they were living there, and you can see why. Why wouldn't you live there? Absolutely beautiful part of the world. The neighbourhood was pretty packed. You couldn't really see this bit. The neighbours just jumped out and said, oh, there's room in here, heaps of room, so worked out well. Welcome to Bennelong Bay. Okay, who's that?
I don't know.
Lazy Wave Beach House, Bay of Fires Eco Tours. Look how flat it is today compared to yesterday. It's like mill pond. Wow. Very pretty. They have Fires Eco Tours. Beautiful day for it. Some of the old shacks are cool, eh? Some of them are old school still, and then there'll be right big flash new ones right next to them. Boat Harbour Point viewing platform. Let's see what they call Bay of Fires.
Well, it looks like, why they call it Bay of Fires.
Yeah. What's around here, bub? We'll have a quick look at that. Oh, very pretty, isn't it? Those orange rocks look cool. So this is the road just back going from Billabong Bay to St Helens, 10 minutes, just to fuel up and then head to Pine Garner. Oh, I don't know if you can see here, look at that down on the left, it's all George's Bay. Yeah, it's pretty, it's all oyster farms, and so George's Bay is the one that goes right into St Helens. We were on the bridge yesterday. And on the other side of the river here, then you've got Akaroa at the front, and down in more into town you've got Stiglitz. It's all a very nice area. Look at that. Why do you so still? Yeah, it's pretty nice. So just backtracking, we've come up from Coles Bay, through Bicheno, up to the St Helens area, and then up to the gardens. And then we're now coming back along that coast of that George's Bay. Very nice. Righto, left St Helens. This is the road to, where are we going to, Kat? Pine Garner. Derby. So Pine Garner, we're going to stop and have a look at Columbia Falls. And the countryside changes again. Now you're in that northeast farmland. The Columbia Falls, and what else? There's a pub in the paddock there. We don't need to do that. We've been there before. It's good to stop if you haven't been there. There's a famous pig that drinks beer. It's Tasmania. But yeah, nice drive. It's 11, is it, to Columbia Falls?
11, yeah.
We're okay to take the van up there? Sealed, is it, or unsealed?
It doesn't really. It looks sealed.
Is it?
Yeah.
So we go, eh?
Enclosed, as in, it's a red line, not a.
For 11 k's, don't bother unhitching the van. 2 k's. Take it with us in case you sit there and have a coffee while I do the walk. I think it says it's only like half hour return, so that's not a big walk. Pretty countryside, isn't it? Pretty sure the pub in the paddock is just up here, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the cheese place is 2 k's and the pub in the paddock is 3.
So it is just along this road, yeah. Cows going for milking or something, or gathering. Could be just a cow gather. Oh, here's the cheese place, Pine Garner. Cheese and beer. There's another beer and cheese, is it? Heritage Farmhouse Cheese. Another camper. Mountain Trail camper. I think that's where they let you camp. I think you can camp just there. Oh, if it's not free, it's very cheap. Or at the pub in the paddock, one or two. What's a bit? Oh, Jesus. Right. You stink. Oh, the pub in the paddock, there it is. There's the pig. Pub in the paddock, we stop there for lunch. Righto, set up into the hills, eh? Oh, little cows. Little baby ones. Potties. road up to the falls looks like it's okay. We're still towing the wobbly box. Oh, what's that? St. Columbia Falls car park, 2 Ks. And yeah, road looks good. Wide enough for a couple of caravans. Just have to take it easy around the corners, of course. How good does that sound? Wee big trees.
Have to park over there, Chris.
I'll have to do a UE. I better park up there somewhere. No dramas, I don't think. Where's the U-turn bay? Is there a U-turn bay? Oh, here we go. No parking turning area. There's always one, isn't there? Let's cut back these. Yeah. They're bloody huge, aren't they? That is cool, isn't it? Look at this. Very pretty. It's really lazy. You can just look at it from here. This is from the road where the walk starts, but you only get the top half. Yeah, well worth it. Very good falls. I think it's the second highest. So obviously Montezuma was 104 metres drop. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, that smells good. Smell the country. There's old farmer. Righto, where are we off to? Derby. Stop there for a couple of nights. Getting up into the windy fun road country now. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's meant to be fun, but they are fun. It's not with the caravan on. Windy, lots of tree ferns, a bit of rainforesty. Lots of people on the wrong side of the road. A few log trucks. Well, bro, I got a feeling, I know on the other side of Scottsdale, one of these sections of the road is a target Tassy stage, like the sidling from Scottsdale out towards Launceston, but I'm pretty sure Wellborough, which is only up here, is one as well. Wellborough. Some of the tracks finish here. The MTB tracks wind up at Wellborough, I think, like Fat Chook, Big Chook, and them. There's a good little pub here. I remember it being good for one reason. I think the food was anything flash, but I do remember the beers. They had a heap of craft beers on tap, so we had quite an enjoyable afternoon here. Might be a bit flashy these days because apparently that dam's cool. Might be a bit flashy these days because a lot of people obviously come here with their mountain biking, so we'll have to try them out later, baby. There it is there, the Waldborough pub. Historic Waldborough Hotel. Oh, look at that. Talking of which, mountain bikers everywhere. Oh, look at them all. We could have stayed there. Could have stayed there instead. Remember last time we went straight up over the hill at night and we watched all the wombats and everything?
Yeah, we
Remember that? We took you on a wild goose chase. You were driving us home from the pub. Yeah, it came down. I think it came down in Branxholme, that road, the other side of Derby. It was really cool. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Look at hell. Fucking Jesus. Okay. Just dropping out in Derby. See the big trout painted on that rock over there? Might be able to see it. Very cool. That's the end of a, or the trout's it's been painted like that for years, but that's the end of a track I think called Trouty that they used in the EWS, the Enduro World Series. And this is the old tin mining town of Derby. Last time I heard they were doing a big thing around the dam. So somewhere there's a big tailings dam. Years ago it flooded. Years and years and years ago. The town flooded and a lot of people got killed and a lot of houses were lost, so the town basically died as a mining town. Don't know what year that was. You have to Google that. But yeah, it was very quiet for a long time, and then since they started the all this, there we go, there's an MTV shuttles there. Since they started all the shuttles, it got all busy again. So now we have to work out where to camp. Look at all the people here. Wow. Lots of shuttles happening. Vertigo MTV, another spare van there. Yeah, there's heaps of shuttles just come back into Derby. So they come back down to the trailhead down we just went past, and they pick up there and take up again. Might pull over for a sec. You like park here or not? Oh yeah. Get our bearings for a sec. What a packed little town. Righto. Can't zoom in. River down there. Highway there. A little bit of noise, but it's Derby time. So free camp. There's Dunny blocks just here. Dunnies and showers. Showers are $4 for 4 minutes. There's a fair few people crammed in, but there's probably still room. It's free, and it's usually for mountain bikers staying here, but it doesn't really matter to whoever stays in Derby really. Not a bad place.
It's crazy. So, what exactly? We're just going to go. Did you destroy him?
Last place for heart attack. Was it 2 of 42? Yo. Bit of fun out on the Derby tracks. Pretty flowy, apparently. You've got a choice of where to eat. You got Texas barbecue. We're going to the Hub, which is the pizza shop. Last night we went to the pub, which is called the Dorset Hotel, which was very good. Good food. Bad beer, have a headache all day. Winalea Hotel or something, out the bush a bit. And if you can bother going for a drive through the mountains, Waldborough Hotel is very good. You usually drop in there halfway through the mountain bike ride. you drop down there and they pick you up, but you have a pub meal while you're waiting. So there you go. Right behind where we camped, there's actually down over there somewhere, there's actually a shed with stainless steel barbecues and shit in it, which is pretty cool. So you can just cook up there, very good condition, everything. Dunnies are brilliant. And the showers are probably the best showers I've had. They're huge, so nothing gets wet. All your clothes don't get wet, and they're bloody huge. And the pressure was ridiculous. It was like a massage. $4 for 4 minutes. So $12 later, it was pretty good. What a weapon. I had a bit of a rattle yesterday, or the other day when I was coming in. Thought I'd have a little bit of a check it out. Not ideal. Anyway, should be right. Ready for a nice early takeoff, and then the top wouldn't come down. One of the gas struts that sit itself, and that won't come across. To latch down, so the old ratchet strap that I always carry in my secret spares compartment that I should never need, I've needed. Now to get all this shit back in. Righto, leaving Derby. We're going to Launceston this morning for a coffee with a rally, and then off to Somerset for more rally beers. But, excuse me, we've got an hour to kill on the way home, so we're going to go into Scottsdale and hang a right, oh yeah, look at the windscreen, and then go to Bridport, just up the road northeast. Beautiful little town there, and have some brekkie there, I think, just cook up a bit of brekkie.